wondered where your pizza, milk, and or even chocolate comes from? Believe it or not, almost every food we eat comes from two main sources. Let's find out what they are. Hello everyone, welcome back to Unwired, where learning is made simple and fun. Today we're starting chapter 1 food. In this video, we'll learn why we need food and where it comes from. Let's get started. Food gives us energy to play, study, and work. It also helps us grow. Keep us healthy, and help our bodies fight diseases. Think of food as a fuel for your body, just like a car needs fuel to move. Your body needs food to stay active. Now that we know why food is important, let's discover where it comes from. There are two main sources of food: plants and animals. We get many foods from plants such as fruits, vegetables, cereals, pulses, and spices. We also eat different types of plants like roots, stems, leaves, fruits, flowers, and seeds. Besides plants, animals also provide us with many useful foods. Animals give us milk, egg, meat, and honey. Cows and buffaloes give us milk. Hens give us honey, and hens give us eggs, and honeybees make honey. Can you answer these? Number 1, what are the two main sources of food? Number 2, name one food that comes from plant. Number 3, name one food that comes from animals. Today we've learned that why we need food, okay, and the two main sources of food that comes from plants, food that comes from animals, okay? Now, we're gonna learn about herbivores, carnivores, omnivores, and scavengers, okay? And plus, how green plants make their own food. So, did you know that cows, lions, bears, and even ants all eat different kinds of food? Why is that? Let's find out. Welcome to Unwire. In part 1, we learned why we need food and where it comes from. Today, we'll discover how different animals eat different kinds of foods. Let's jump in. Before we learn about animals, let's see how plants get their food. Unlike animals, plants make their own food using sunlight, water, carbon dioxide, and chlorophyll. This amazing process is called photosynthesis. Think of a plant as a tiny solar-powered factory food. Now that we know plants make their own food, let's see how animals get there. Animals are divided into three main groups based on what they eat: herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. Herbivores only eat plants, carnivores eat the flesh of other animals, and omnivores eat both plants and animals. Okay? Some animals also help keep nature clean. Animals like vultures, crows, and ants eat dead plants or animals. These helpful animals are called scavengers because they help clean the environment. Can you answer these questions? What is photosynthesis? Which animals eat only plants? And what do we call animals that eat both animals and plants? In part 2, we learned how plants make their own food through photosynthesis. Herbivores eat plants, carnivores eat other animals, and omnivores eat both plants and animals, and scavengers help keep our surroundings clean. So now we are going to learn which food we cook and which we do not. Have you ever wondered why we cook rice but can eat an apple without cooking it? And did you know that people in different parts of India enjoy different kinds of food? Let's explore. So first, let's understand the difference between raw and cooked food. Some foods like apples, bananas, cucumbers, and carrots can be eaten raw, but others such as rice, wheat, pulses need to be cooked before we eat them. Cooking makes food softer, tastier, and easier to digest. Now that we know about raw and cooked food, let's look at another healthy way of eating. Some seeds like green gram and gram can be sprouted. Sprouted seeds are healthy and full of nutrition. Same foods like peanut and corn can also be roasted and enjoyed as a tasty snack. Food also changes from place to place. People living in different parts of India enjoy different traditional foods. For example, South India is famous for idli, dosa, and sambar. Gujarat is famous for dokla. Rajasthan is famous for dal bati churma, and then Punjab is famous for makki di roti and sarson da saag. Every region has its own delicious food traditions. Finally, let's learn about healthy food habits. Some people believe only one type of food is always better than another, but that's not true. To stay healthy, we should eat a balanced variety of foods. Instead of eating too much of just one kind, our body needs different nutritions to grow and stay strong. Let's check what you've learned. Question number 1. Name one food that is eaten raw. Question number 2. Name one food that needs to be cooked. And question number 3. Which state is famous for dal bati churma? So we're going to do a recap. So congratulations, first of all, that you have completed Science Chapter 1 Food. Today we learned about raw and cooked food, sprouted and roasted seeds, different food cultures in India, food habits, and also importance of importance of eating a balanced variety of foods. And we also learned that plants make their own food through photosynthesis. Herbivores eat plants, carnivores eat other animals, omnivores eat both animals and plants, and scavengers help keep our surroundings clean. And we also learned why we need food, the two main sources of food that comes from plants and food that comes from animals. So thank you for watching. That's the end of chapter 1 foods. I hope you enjoyed learning with Unwire. If this video helped you, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Also join our Telegram channel for chapter notes and quizzes and exciting study material. Thank you for watching. Keep learning, stay curious, and we'll see you in the next chapter. Bye bye.